All right, Jason, it's me, Roy. Let me show you this real quick, okay? Without trying to make a documentary out of this whole thing. All right? So, this is the bowl in question, okay? When you pour it, you're gonna want to fill it completely full of concrete. Then what I have is a #1 scrape, okay? This is also from Temple aluminum, but what you would do is stick it in there like that and keep turning it. After it has set a while, the concrete needs to be stiff before you do this. You know, depending on air temperature and all that other stuff, it just depends. You're gonna have to keep an eye on it. And then you just scoop out the excess that this scrape is making, okay? And as you can see, it's designed to only go so far, okay? So you scrape, and then when I'm done, I usually wet my hand and pack this in and make it nice and smooth and get out any extra that I can, okay? You with me so far? When you do that to that bowl, then it's going to sit on this, the cap. This is called the cap on the pedestal here, okay? I can't turn that upside down to show you, but that one is done. And then, usually before I paint them, especially if you have help, take this bowl, set it on there, and just give it a couple good turns to help level the bowl on there to get rid of any leftover burrs and whatnot inside that hole over there. Clean this off. Okay? That's with this. Again, it's a #1 scrape. Okay? Back in the day, I didn't have that. We did it with a trowel and our hand. And again, you have to watch it because that concrete has to be stiff enough to stand up on the sides inside that bowl. And the important thing is you really need to look at your cap. Where's that? Here it is. Right there, see? That's it. That's the cap for the pedestal. That's the cap. You're not going to want to go much farther inside this bowl if you're doing it by hand and with a trowel. Okay? And you're going to and then scoop out, you know, and use your hand and all that, and then still, but you know, you want to be very careful that you don't go too far, because you'll go too far into the bowl or you'll make it paper thin, like onion paper. I'm not even kidding you. I ruined several bowls way back in the day doing that. So you got to be very careful. You want to take out less than more, okay? Because even if this bowl sits on top of this pedestal, say it's the pedestal over there, and it doesn't sit completely flush on here, it's okay, because all that's doing is locking it together. So let's say a child or something doesn't come along and try to stand up or pull themselves on it, and the whole bowl comes over. It's just kind of locking the two together, okay? I've never known anyone to glue them together for any reason. Never. Even though you could take liquid nails or whatever and glue the thing together. I've never known anyone to do that. So that's about it, okay? Again, if you don't have that scrape, then you're gonna have to do it trowel in hand, okay? Remember, less is better. Because all you're trying to do is get a hole in there a little bit, so it'll just sit on there. And like I said, even if there's a gap and the bowl only sits on there and leaves a gap at the bottom like that, that's fine. Because way back here, you're not going to see it anyways. Once that big bowl's up there and it's painted or whatever, everyone's going to be looking at the design, not the gap under there. You got it? Hope you're doing well. Hope this helps. Let me know what you think, okay? Bye, buddy. Be careful.